and hop at the coupe.
I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou. Hey, I pull up designer, he want my. He call out the like Lou. Hey,
Goofies ain't getting no. I'm rocking out Gucci like Hey, quit thinking I'm stupid, ain't the old me, the new me like Hey.
Kick those feet up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Reeves. Back to James. And the three off target. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Smart for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They double him with Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Vassell outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Inside. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
It's stolen by Smart. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Crafty move. And the layup is good by Doncic.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
So it's Los Angeles now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Vassell. To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation. The Lakers in the lead. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Here's Wembanyama. Over Hayes. Wembanyama with a bucket.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Hayes. Now Doncic. There's the three. And Los Angeles, another three.
They give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
Vassell's shot is good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has got 8 points.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Here's Harper. James brings the double team. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pulls up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Castle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
The Lakers lead by 5. Kicks it to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. Launches it. No luck on that one. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's play. Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Spurs trail by 8. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. It's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to Reeves. Into the lane. Back to Hachimura. Here's Kennard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Castle for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Castle. To the paint. To halt the run. And the layup is good by Johnson.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic right side. Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Hachimura, following the bucket by the Spurs. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
The Lakers lead by 14. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And here's Bryant outside. Here's Waters. Kennard with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-4 run. On the wing, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Fox. San Antonio again missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Hachimura missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Brian?
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Spurs trail by 19. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
On the wing, Fox. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Hachimura from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Champ. Penny. No points yet. Takes it inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. San Antonio shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
And there's James from the arc. Drains the triple. James has got 11.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
On defense, the Lakers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Now here's Fox. one goes in. 6 points for him.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Here's James. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Fox for 3, and Ayton pulls it down. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. No good with the triple. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Here's Doncic, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
From outside the arc, and it's Reeves with the 3. Reeves has got 14 points.
Well, that's the look you're hoping to get every time up the floor.
And he gets the bucket.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Castle misses. The Lakers lead by 23. Here's Reeves. Hits the front of the rim and out. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Fox. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
Here's Harper, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Hachimura from long range. And another 3 for the Lakers. Castle with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively.
Luke Kennard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Wembanyama, no good.
Luke Kennard.
Doncic outside. The 3. Hachimura. Back to Hayes. Pass to Kennard. From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Drops in the layup for 2. Harper's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Nice shot by Kennard. It's Barnes on the wing. He's scoreless. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
No good on the second free throw. Doncic outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. Max.
38.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's James. Here's Kennard. Driving to the basket. Hachimura from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Hachimura's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Fox. The Lakers with a rebound. Pass to Kennard. Back to Hachimura. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Out to James. Fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Now Fox. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Now here's Barnes. Stolen by Kennard. Hachimura outside. Now James. Back to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum. Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Sinks it from distance.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
The three, James. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Well, Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Here's Wembanyama, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Hayes. Hachimura from long range. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Fires it. And it's Hachimura missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Fox. It's Hayes with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Pass to Kennard. Now Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Vassell with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Fox. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, adding a little entertainment to that layup. Could you imagine if he missed it? Coach would have been all over it.
So we see the lay. Taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant.